Hi, my name is Bill Hickle, and for those who don't know me, I currently serve as your board president. I wanted to take a minute and give you a quick update on our 2032 plan and let you know where things stand. The Long-Term Planning Committee has had a few meetings, and while that has been going on, the board, at the suggestion of a few board members, has decided to take a look at taking a master planning approach to the clubhouse improvements. So as you know, we've got a number of improvements we need to make to the clubhouse that's probably going to cost several $1,000,000. And rather than us guess as to how we should stage it, how that should work, how's it going to disrupt operations, yesterday the executive committee met and we voted, after reviewing a proposal from a firm, to take it to the board to engage this firm to help with the process. Now, one important thing to note is that the long-term planning committee will have a role in this process. And so while that has been going on, and that's obviously taking some time to get to this point, and we're still moving forward, the board has also asked Gordon to take the list of projects that was presented to the membership earlier this year and break it up into two buckets: large scale projects and small scale projects. And the way that we're defining small scale projects is those projects that are less than $100,000. And obviously the large scale projects will be needed to be funded by our line of credit, and we'll have to borrow money for those. So while we're working on this master planning approach for the clubhouse, the board is going to take a look at these small projects, and we're going to see what we can do in terms of starting to make some progress on some of these projects. Obviously, we've been collecting capital fees since May, and we realize that, and we're sitting on cash. And while we're not in any hurry to go out and borrow money at 8.75% on the large scale projects, we think that taking a methodical, careful approach to at least the clubhouse and how we're going to approach that project, and engaging a firm that can make sure we're staging the projects to the clubhouse in the right order. What's the impact on operations? How do we have the least amount of disruption to operations? The board can be taking a look at these small scale projects and making progress on that. So I ask that the membership, be patient in this process. We cannot move fast enough. We would like it to move faster, but we want to be careful and thoughtful about the approach that we're taking. We've got one shot to get this right in terms of spending $10 million over 10 years to improve the club. So we would just ask that you be patient in this process, and we will make an effort to come out with more communication and keep the membership updated. But in the meantime, if you have any questions about anything that's going on, please feel free to reach out to Gordon, reach out to a board member, or reach out to a long-term planning committee. And I realize that while the long-term planning committee has only had a few meetings, given the approach that we're taking with bringing in this professional firm to help us, that has kind of slowed things a little bit, and we'll get back on track with the long-term planning committee once we move forward with that. And that's going to go to the board in 2 weeks, and then we think we'll be back on track in terms of the large-scale projects. But just understand that we're doing everything we can to move this ahead in kind of a thoughtful way for everyone. So appreciate your time and look forward to seeing you around the club.